Hello, YouTube and Universe. Welcome to Starstorm Productions. I'm your host, Morro, and on today's random review, we will be taking a look at the Knight Invoker Buckle. But before we begin, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification so you don't miss another video like this. Because it may be a small clip for you guys, but it's a big help for me and the channel. Thank you. And if you're on mobile, try hitting the hype button so this video will go out to the algorithm. Now, without further ado, let's begin.
My question is, how do you forget to point to them when it's a part of the video?
I know I forgot to point to them, Shade. You don't have to remind me. Anyway, let's take a look at this box. Of course, up front we have Mr. Nox himself as the Nox Knight, one of the coolest pseudo-riders in my opinion. And then on this side, it shows what the buckle looks like. You just take your Zeztz driver that you should already have, and you attach a piece to it, and you get the Knight Invoker. And of course, it comes with the erase capsum, used by almost every code agent. His power just can be passed around like a blunt. And of course, down here it says DX, Knight Invoker Buckle. On the top, it shows everything that comes with, and what you are, the Nox Knight, Knight Invoker Buckle, what the buckle, what the buckle actually looks like, and the erase capsule. On the bottom, ages 3 and up. On the side, we have the Nox Knight himself. And on this side, a full body image of the Nox Knight. And on the back, more stuff. Basically saying you take off one piece of the Zeztz driver, put the Knight Invoker on that. There you have it. And it shows you what it goes through when you put in the capsum. And just some action shots. And then we also see the little animation it does. And yes, I know I'm skipping over the capsum sets, but I will be doing those eventually. But anyway, without further ado, let's open this bad boy out. Alright, now for our first thing we'll be taking a look at for this set, we have the erase capsum. Now this capsum is very versatile. As the name implies, it has the ability to erase. Now in the show, that has many meanings. It can erase the space in between people. It can erase some of the environment around it. But mainly, it was used to erase the memories of some people, like Kreha. And it has multiple users. Well, it had multiple users before the whole reveal of the timeline being, Baku's premonition is a dream. But yeah, it's very nice. And the people who used it other than Nox was, I believe, Zero and Lord 3. Now let's actually talk about this thing. It looks very nice. I love the sculpting on it compared to a normal Zeztz capsule. Let me grab one. And as you can see, they are very different. While the ones for Zeztz are very smooth and very very seamless, the ones for the code sanction ones are more like mechanical. You can see every little bolt on them, exhaust, every wiring, and it looks so good. Now, of course, we have the avatar in it as well, which represents the Nox Knight. And the way it goes, it starts off with the environment around it, and as it pushes off, it erases it, giving the illusion that, yes, it actually erases stuff, which is very cool in my opinion. I don't know, it looks very nice. And again, here are the comparisons of two normal capsules that were made from Zeztz. As you can see, as I said earlier, very streamlined here, while more mechanical for them. Now, let's actually talk about the attachment piece. Alright, and here's the attachment piece for the Knight Invoker. And there's nothing really much to say about this attachment piece because it doesn't really do anything. It's just basically an aesthetic change for the Zeztz driver. It doesn't add any lights or sounds. It just changes how the front looks, and you know what? We love it for that. And I love how it is. Even though it is fully in white plastic, it does have gold painted trims going along the side here to where it lines up with the capsum, which is a very nice detail that they added to it, and I genuinely love it for that. On the back, you can see the white plastic. There's a couple screws on here as well, and the clip-on pieces so it can go on the Zeztz driver. And as I said, I like it. It's very sleek, and I love how angular it is with this. And you can obviously tell this is a prototype version of the Zeztz driver that we eventually get in Zeztz. And I honestly love it for that. Now, I'm going to go grab the Zeztz driver and we can show you how to put this attachment piece on. And here's the Zeztz driver. And now, the way you put the Night Invoker clip on is first, as I showed in my Zeztz review, you take this piece off and it leaves you with a bare bone version of it. Then you line up the two clips here with the two here. And voila, you have the Night Invoker driver. Now, honestly, I find this a really cool way to get new versions of drivers out without being too expensive, because this was just $30 plus the capsum, which I think is a little worth it, personally. And yeah, I like it. Now, as I said, it doesn't change any of the lights and sounds. If you turn it on, it still says it's the Zeztz driver, as expected, and nothing really changes. As I said, it's for aesthetic for the most part, and I honestly love it because of that. Now, if you even put it in a normal capsum, it's going to make the same lights and sounds as it would if it were Zeztz. And yeah, nothing really changes on that matter when it comes to the driver. The only thing that actually changes is if you actually put the erase capsum inside of it, which I will do now. And again, here's the erase capsum. And of course, this music goes for this capsum plus any of the other code capsums as well. And I absolutely love it. Press. On your mark. And instead of saying henshin like you would for the Zeztz driver, you say goraibazo or disguise. And that is how you transform with the erase capsum. Now, when I first saw this, when it was originally revealed and stuff, well, not even when it was real, when it was still in the leaks, I thought it said yes when I first hacked my Zeztz driver, which I thought, oh, maybe that's Kamen Rider Yes, because that was the leak name of Kamen Rider Nox. But nope, it just says erase and invoke night system. And it's still very nice. I like how it... Oh. Turns off as soon as I'm about to talk about it. But instead of it having the normal Zeztz colors, it goes for a golden orange, which I absolutely love. Especially it makes the orange trimming along the sides pop even more. Yes, and of course when you spin the capsum again, it says its name. And of course it goes for the golden band on the parts here as well, which is very nice. Now, let's go over what its finishers are. First up, hit it 3 times to charge it up. And then we get another one. Spin that capsule. Yeah. Instead of being banishes like Zeztz, it goes for fatals, which make it sound way cooler. And as we saw with the show, the fatals basically just erase everything when it has this, and I love it. the erase capsum really does live up to its name with erasing anything in the show, especially people's memories as well, because that's what the code uses for this capsule. It uses it to erase people's memories half the time. But anyway, let's go over for its over fatal. Hit it one more time. Spin it. And that's an over fatal, which we will never see in the series, because the only over thing we saw was an over banish when Zeztz was fighting the Nightmare Zeztz, like the one that had the darkness capsule, and it destroyed the driver. So my guessing is the reason we won't be seeing any more over banishes is because it will destroy the driver if they do it, which is a little sad to see. But all in all, that's really it when it comes to the lights and sounds of this. I honestly enjoy it, but I'll give it to my final thoughts to enlighten you guys. Now, all in all, I really love this attachment piece for the Zeztz driver. It looks really sleek and nice, and I love the white deco it has with the gold trimming, and it just looks nice, especially when you turn it on. But I'm gonna leave it off because I don't want to waste the batteries on it. I did that last time by constantly leaving it on, and it drained the batteries real quick. But yeah, I love it, and I love how it just lines up with the lights real good. I might just buy a second one and paint it black and make the gold to green so it could just be an alternate version of the Zeztz driver. I mean, that's how I would do it. But anyway, yeah, it's a very nice attachment piece, and if you want, like, the erase capsum, get it. It's amazing. I love the details of it. And oh no, very nice. And I will have to give this attachment a 9 out of 10 because it's very good, and it comes with one of the most valuable capsules in the show because, as I talked about in the capsule, it was very present and it was used by multiple people. But it was mainly used by our main boy, Nox. But all in all, really love it. And let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about it? Do you like this attachment set? Do you not? How do you guys feel about it? And if that's everything, that's a wrap. Fade to black. And thanks for watching.